I think I might have just figured out how Edi Rama is going to allegedly get paid for this luxury resort deal in Albania that he keeps fighting and pushing for regardless of the protests. And since Edi Rama alone didn't change the laws that allowed for Jared Kushner and affinity partners to build on the land, I think other politicians are also going to allegedly get paid this way as well. It all comes down to this shell company called Blue Industries Investment Holding BV. So let me explain. Investigative journalists like Lindita Cela have uncovered a web of shell companies that are tied to the Albania land deal. So according to both BalkanInsight and NPR, those shell companies are 100% owned by Ramez Al-Khayyat and Moutaz Al-Khayyat, two Syrian brothers who have businesses in Qatar. Those shell companies own and control Albania Land Development, Sazan Land Holding, and Sazan Development Holding, which again are all linked to the land acquisition in Albania. And records filed with the CBC show that the implementing company Sazan Operations was founded on April 1st in Albania and is also owned by the Al-Khayyat brothers. And one of those shell companies, the one I mentioned earlier, Blue Industries Investment Holding BV, is registered in the Netherlands. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Blue Industries has 5 unknown Albanian shareholders, and they have 24% stake in this shell company. And Dutch law says that if you have under 25, you can actually remain anonymous and your information doesn't get added to the register of ultimate beneficiaries. So in other words, you get to hide who you are. And it's not a coincidence they have 24% when the law protects them under 25%. For reference, according to IBTimes UK, the Al-Khayyat brothers allegedly bribed Donald Trump and conditioned US lawmakers to repeal a law that prevented them from doing business in Syria. And they own these same shell companies. So it would stand to reason that they may find a way to bribe or condition Albanian politicians to also do the same. So I believe Edi Rama and other Albanian politicians are connected to this Blue Industries shell company, and they're going to make bank off the land deals and everything that comes from it. Okay, it's also worth noting that Zoya Jarova, director of the Dutch Trust Management BV and lawyer, said that the Albanian co-investors do not hold public office, and to her knowledge, no public officials were involved. However, I'm skeptical of that because now the Netherlands are also asking questions about this controversy and the corruption. And the phrase, to my knowledge, is usually lawyer speak for plausible deniability. What are your thoughts on this?